Well, it's a beautiful 67-degree day today. Sun is shining. It is gorgeous here in southern Colorado. And I'm coming to you from the top of our van. I bought a top rail kit for the van. Should be here in the next week. And I'll do a how-to video on setting it up. But what I'm going to have to do, let me switch this around, is I'm going to have to pull up the panels, and then I'm going to put the rail kit on. And then once that's mounted, I'm going to turn the panels end to end and mount them down inside. So that's the plan. That's the video. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Eating America, the van travel site that loves to eat on the road.
Well, this is a first look. It was very well packaged. Good thing too, because FedEx beat the bejesus out of this box. So, looking good. So here's the instructions. Not going to need those. I'm a man. I put these things together without instructions. I'll probably throw them away, and then when I get to a spot where I can't figure out what to do, I have to dig them out of the garbage and figure out what I did wrong. Funny comment there about the instructions. The instructions were pretty much useless. It's too bad because it's a great kit and everything's labeled, but there's no instructions on what the labels go to. I ended up sitting there in the chair watching YouTube videos on how to put this together. So not happy with the instructions, but the kit is a wonderful kit. What I'm doing here is I'm sliding the attachment pieces through the rail. The top rail was already mounted on the van when I first installed it. And you have to install 7 on the passenger side and 9 on the driver's side. Because on the driver's side they have a hatch that if you want to add a ladder later, you can take that little hatch out and mount a ladder. These slide lock pieces are actually genius. They have a hole in the middle that's threaded, and they're just more than a 1/4 inch thick. Super secure. The only problem I had was I had put silicone on some of my bolts, and sliding them down in there took a little bit of work, but we got her figured out. Another issue that was taking up a lot of time was figuring out which fasteners went to which parts. Like again, I said the instructions could have been helpful in that way. And some of the videos I watched, they talked about it, but the bags were not labeled, so it was difficult. You had to kind of piece things together, take things apart, put it back together in another fashion. I also tried to be super careful here as I was tightening these things up because there's 3 rails per side, and you have to put the rails on and then use a connector to connect the rail to rail. But I wanted to make sure that I was in the right place front to back. As you can see, the front has a severe slope on it, and there's a piece that mounts there. And I wasn't exactly sure how to line that up until all the pieces were on and together. What I have to do now is I have to take the panels off, at least raise them up so we can put these in and set them on top. I'm not going to put them down on the ground because it's too difficult for one guy, so I'm going to do the best I can to keep them up on top of the van. Well, I got the other side snugged up and on. Solar panels are just resting on it. So now I got boards underneath them to keep it up so I can put these on, and we'll tighten everything down and then rotate the panels. Coming along, slow but sure. You can see there, that's the rail that I have that has the slot in it for a ladder. I did not install the ladder at this time, but it's a super easy fix. You take 2 bolts out, pull that hatch out, mount your ladder to it on the same bolts that the hatch went to, and then bolt it on the bottom. So maybe someday. Again, here, more searching for the right fasteners, testing them, taking it out, putting it back. Lots of fun. You'll notice here my board that's propping things up is at a precarious little tilt there. Well, you'll see in a couple of seconds here that it was a bad deal, and I work with myself all the time, and I should have learned from now, but it wasn't secured very well. I didn't drop it, but there was the potential of shoving it right off the top of the van. Live and learn, I suppose. There we go. Well, I'm spending a lot of time sitting down here because it's hot on top of the van, and I am winded, man. But I'm getting there. I kind of wish I would have set up a secondary camera just to count how many times I went up and down that ladder. Bring the ladder to one side, back to the other side. I even used 2 ladders for a while. Man, I was wore out the end of that first day. Well, I wanted to test the fan to make sure everything lined up when I realign these solar panels. So that's how much room I have. It's like 1/4 of an inch. Now the panels are long ways. You can't see them anymore from down below. I'm really happy with that. I'm about done for tonight though. Okay, I've laid out the solar panels about where I need them. So now I need to drill in here and mount these. So they'll be mounted down in 4 places all the way around. Here we go. This is day 2. Here we go. Another fun game I play is called tool retrieval. I ended up a lot of times looking for the tools that I just set somewhere else and had to reach for them, go down the ladder, go get them, whatever. Lots of fun. Now it's hard to see here, but I am being very careful about where I'm drilling these holes in the sides of this solar panels. The solar panel itself is not really thick, and the edges are about 1.25 inches, so I'm making sure not to, damage any of my panels just by putting a hole in them to mount them. I also managed to get the right size bit after a while. When I first started out, I was using 2 different bits and things weren't going very well. But I got the right size bit and things sped up quite a bit. Perfect. My dad taught me to say that. He was a contractor, and he says whenever you finish something, you're looking at it and you're going to judge it. When you're going to say anything at all, you look at it, you say, perfect. That is perfect. That way, if anybody's watching, they think, man, that guy's really good. Hopefully they don't get close enough to see how perfect you were. That could be a problem. The problem I had here is the brackets that I bought, the holes were not large enough for the bolts. So I didn't film it, but I went into the garage and loaded everything up on my drill press and drilled them all out. So it took a little bit, but we got her done.
Okay, as with a lot of things I do, I had to take this cross beam out. Let me turn it around here. I had to take the cross beam out and make sure that it fit the wires properly underneath. When I took it out, I dropped this slot. So now this has to come out again, has to be fitted back in there and put back together. Just one more step. Well, you see I got the solar all put back together. I had to extend it a couple of feet. Got it wired back in, mounted. So now all I gotta do is mount this down here on both sides and I'm complete. Okay, that's the bolt we've been waiting on. This is the last bolt for this whole kit. Line them up. There we go. All good. So let's turn this around. That's it. We got her all mounted. I ended up moving everything forward, so I got a lot more room for the fan there. And this concludes this video. If you like these kind of videos, and you like travel videos, you like us going to restaurants and showing you good places to eat, follow us, subscribe, and we'll see you on the road.